Man, does Islam Makhachev look damn good every time he steps in this fucking octagon. He is incredible. What a victory over Drew Dober as well. 3rd round submission. The pressure that guy can create. Training with Khabib. One of the Russian elite. Like, you don't say a bad word about these fellas because they fucking kill you. His record is amazing. 19-1. He's got 1 loss in the UFC, but he is on a 7-fight win streak. Some of those notable wins are... we have Drew Dober, Davi Ramos, Kajan Johnson, Gleison Tebow, Nick Lentz, Chris Wade's in there. Just some fucking good names. He needs a top 10 and a proper top 10 now. He needs a proper name. Who's it going to be? I've got some of the rankings here. I believe he called out Tony Ferguson. That's a really good fight because it has narrative. Khabib could never fight Tony due to the 5 fucking pullouts, 3 from one and 2 from the other. That fight was cursed and forever will be, and we'll never see it. But Khabib, his soul is now entering Islam Makhachev. Islam is going to be he's a miniature Khabib right now. He's a real problem because if Khabib could dominate all these guys, Islam's got a real chance. You even see the way he does the wrap up with the legs, where he triangles his legs off and tucks the legs as a duo, just pinned together. It's such a scary move, but only Khabib and him do that, and they're so good at it. So Tony Ferguson is ranked 5 at the moment, and that is a really good fight. I think that would test a lot. If he loses, there's no shame. He'll be a top 10 fighter, no problem. But if he wins, he jumps ahead real big time. And Tony Ferguson is obviously coming off a loss to Charles Oliveira, but and Justin Gaethje, of course. But he's still no joke. Tony Ferguson is still one of the big dogs in this division. If he doesn't get that fight, and it's looking more the 10 mark, around the 10 mark. Number 10 is Kevin Lee at the moment. Kevin Lee hasn't got a fight, I believe, at the moment. And Kevin Lee's coming off a little roller coaster of a career. Kevin Lee's a real stud. So if he can fight Kevin Lee and beat him, another good name to have on the record. If he goes backwards a little bit, it's backwards in ranking, but it's a big name who's been very successful lately, which is Beneil Dariush. Now, that would be an interesting fight because Beneil has the wrestling, he has got really good power in his hands as well. I think they would stand and go toe to toe. I say he's got good wrestling, but as soon as you put him against Makhachev, they don't have good wrestling, and that's how it works with these Dagestanis. They put wrestlers on their back and make them struggle and work. And that's the real difficult task now of the lightweight division, trying to keep up with Team Khabib, as it were, and Javier Mendez. The notable names as well, obviously Justin Gaethje's number 3 right now. Tony Ferguson, as I said, was 5, Kevin Lee was 10, Dariush at 13. The 2 names, give him a break obviously, Dan Hooker at 9, but then RDA as well. RDA could be a good one, because RDA, he's Dana White famously said, if you get past RDA, I know you're the real deal. Although RDA is probably on his way out of his career now, it's still a great fight to have, and he's ranked number 8 right now, which would push Makhachev into the top 8 with a win over him, and you're only looking at someone like Tony Ferguson next. So it's one more win to get to that Tony Ferguson. But I personally think he deserves the Tony Ferguson fight from this. Who do you guys think he should fight? Makhachev is the real deal. We all love him. That was his coming out party against Drew Dober, and Drew Dober is no fucking joke. After he knocked out Nasrat, people turned on Drew Dober going, okay, you're fucking good, man. We all underestimated you a little bit. I think the odds were really good to bet on Drew Dober in this fight, but I don't think many people saw that coming unless you're a die-hard Makhachev fan, which most people are not. But most people are coming on board the Makhachev train now, and I think it's really going to hit stride. Tony Ferguson for me. Who do you guys think? Comment below, let me know your thoughts, debate me, share the video around, guys. Like it if you have enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are doing decently well with all contribution to the channel right now. All interaction is great. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.